All right. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the little bit of delay. Just kind of lost some track of time. Yeah. So, again, we're going to continue on with the Overgourd. And what I'm going to start with is I'm going to do a blue fluorescent effect on the eyes. But first, I got to build up some white, some gray, and some black on there. So, we will go ahead and start with that. Hey there! How are you guys doing? Good, good, good. Thanks as always for stopping by. It's always good having you guys here. Hey, alright, Muse. Thanks for swinging by. Hey there, Boondocks. Thanks for coming by. Hey, alright, thank you for the follow. Wow, hello everyone. How are you all doing? Oh, box. Okay, sorry. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to build up some of the white effect that I'm going to put over, well, using more of a base color white first. And then I'll build up to a white and then put like a gray or black iris. Hey, thank you for the subscription, Boombox. And hello, NS Newt. Wonder if you're the Newt that I know. Where did my... Or I'll say this. Are you the one and only Reverend Newt? That way you don't have to give up your real name at all. All right. Thanks for swinging by, bud. It's good to see you. You couldn't pass up on the Overgourd goodness, could you? Can't say that I blame you, though. All right. Okay, so since I'm going to go with fluorescence, I went with Corax White first as a base to kind of deal with the fluorescent paints beneath, since I'll be putting a fluorescent blue on top of this. And of course, Carol, thank you for swinging by on a Monday stream. I will tell you more on Discord why I didn't make it to your stream at all, but needless to say, and Delay Capture can back me up on this, it was a very hectic night. Like, I didn't get a chance to actually sit and relax until after the girls went asleep. And even then, it was only for like probably 10-20 minutes. No, not at all. I don't mind the sound of your voice at all. It was just I got swamped right after work. Okay, and so now I'm going to work a little bit of a blend here. Actually, I'm not going to use my nice brush to blend. I'll use a decent brush. Admittedly, it's been quiet during my weeknights lately. Saturday stream was hopping though. Good, good. I was rather busy on Saturday. Since it was a weekend without the girls, I used that as an opportunity to try and get as much other stuff done without kids as possible. Which I'm sure you would understand completely. Wow, nice. Want the beers? The bears? I gotta say, thank you for swinging by, the one and only Reverend Newt. Certainly is an honor to have you here. He's not actually a reverend, he just goes by... I don't know, actually, are you a reverend? I forget. Okay. But if you don't want me to call you that, seriously, just say so. And now I'll use this to just do a line of black. Won't that look nice and creepy? Come on, let's focus. Well, I at least wanted to get one done before Halloween, and I've really been wanting to paint the Overgourd. Like, I've been actually asked Sojan and a few other buds. I don't know if Delay Capture knew how excited I was about this, but at least Sojan knew that I was pretty excited about it even before they released the sculpt of it. And plus, this one might be going to Sojan's wife anyways. So, there is that. Okay. So... Now, which would you guys rather see me work on tonight? Would you rather see me work on the vines, or would you rather see me paint up the teeth to look like candy corn? That would be cool, but I think we decided to go on fluorescent blue for that. Maybe on the next one I paint, I'll go for candle flame. Hey, Kiko. Alright. 1 vote for the teeth. I looked at some reference pictures, and there was one where a guy painted them to look like candy corn, where I'm just like, you know what? That's it, because candy corn is evil and has no purpose in this world, except for suffering. right. Okay, well, let's start by going with, you know what, since we're going to do yellows and whites and whatnot. Yeah, I'm going to go, actually, I'm going to do those. I'm going to go with XV88 as a base color, so that way it doesn't fight them. Candy corn mead should... only because I've known you for so long are you not getting blocked right now. Maybe I should go with a little bit of a lighter brown, but hey, here we go. So I'm just starting with like this brownish tint. Just so that way I don't have to do so many coats. For the yellows, oranges, and whites. Oh my. No, because he's a man of culture. Ahmed, Ibn Fahalas, Ibn Rashid, Ibn Rushdad would not like candy corn. Well, you guys go off in your corner. And I'll have Kiko Jonesy and Sojan in mine. And possibly even delayed capture on this. Reverend Newt can officiate the fight. He'll keep it clean, fair, and sacred. It's my stream. I pick if we fight over this or not. Alright, alright. Well, it just so happens that the Reverend Newt is also a dungeon master, so he can run this as well still. Still, one of the funnest dungeon masters I've ever... Gnome Ranger, and then I will just go Boomkin. Okay, and that looks just about dry enough. Hey, good morning, Michael Mordor. We're just talking about what characters we'd make to fight over the fact that candy corn is evil and has nothing but misery to spread to this world. And then those that are wrong. Yeah, you go Circle of the Moon Druid, it's basically a boomkin. Or at least that's what we called the guy who was running his Circle of the Moon druid. Alright, let's see how this blue fluorescent looks. Everyone's misery brings you pleasure, especially you, Mr. Oh, I'm gonna roll a Psyker and let's hope for Perils of the Warp. What do you mean my fire burns me? Quick backstory there. When we were playing Dark Heresy, if that dates it right there, which was a 40k role-playing game, Warboy here made a Psyker, and in this game you could do Perils of the Warp. And when you would peril, there was a chance you would turn into a demon prince and just annihilate the party. Alright, what do you think of that, guys? The blue fluorescent eye in the middle. Yay? Nay? Yeah, you didn't hope, you prayed for it to happen and got giddy every time you rolled for perils. Excuse me. Alright. Now, instead of ghetto orange, you know what? Since I think candy corn is evil, we're going to go with explosion orange for the orange on this. And Michael, how was your night's sleep? I hope it was at least restful, what little bit you got. And just so anyone else on here doesn't know, this Friday at 2 p.m. Central U.S. time, 8 p.m. UK time, anyone else not in those time zones, do the effing math yourself. Michael and I are doing a co-stream where we will be painting this beefy boy from the Reaper Bones 5 Kickstarter. Oh, Michael, I did look under the skirt and no bollocks. There, he has just a loincloth. So, just in case you hadn't peeked underneath the skirt yet. Yes, it is a pretty dang cool mini. But yeah, we will be painting him together on a co-stream. And yeah, people can see how two different painters paint the same miniature. Michael will probably blow me out of the water with his speed, but it will still be a fun time because we're just going to sit, paint, BS, and we just happen to have other people watch. You say you had stuff to it. See, that'll be my technique. It's just I'll distract you with chat, and then chat will distract you, and then I can somehow pull ahead and paint the mini, but not like it's a race anyways. Yes, using all the verbs from Bobgle. Yeah, we'll have to think of things to discuss, or do we just kind of let this all flow naturally? And also see where chat leads us as well. Yes, there will be much moistness in chat.
Moist.
Especially if we have Michelle there.
Moist.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be a good path, but it's a path. I'm a crazy fat penis. Never consider a race with anyone. Mind you, I'm aiming to finish my Cyclops on your show. Well, you misspelled fat. You had to put a PH in front of it, Michael. That's a good mid-tone orange there. At least I think. I can always come back and touch it up a little bit. No, I bet you haven't even had your coffee yet. Okay, now while that dries, I will probably work on the vines. Let's see. Which color do I want to start with? Let's go with Christmas Wreath from MSP. Yep, they took my eye. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get to work on these vines while all of that dries. Excuse me. Yeah. We are two cuddly bears. And also, I'll just say this too, for those who haven't subscribed yet through Prime or whatnot, that it is September. So it's 20% off subscriptions all throughout this month. So if you like what I do and want to support me, now would be the chance to buy a long subscription. And then, yeah, you can support one of your favorite painters. Me! I probably should do a sub reward like what Muses does, where if you've backed me for 12 months, I will paint you a mini on stream. Human-sized mini. Candied corn goes from top to bottom. It goes white, orange, yellow. I believe. I at least know that the middle part is orange. Well, then, you fancy-dancy people on your handheld internet devices, go ahead and look it up while I paint. Sorry. I really need to organize my desk a little bit, or at least clear off some stuff. You know, you would be the one that would see dumb candy corn like that, Warboy. Or at least bring it up that it would have a stupid other color in there. We're just going for stock standard candy corn. Hey, delay capture. Got a bot for you to kick. Well, I just, you know, I think we could be heroes. Yep, for just one day. Then maybe we could drive it home with one headlight. Yeah, I'll just mix up songs like that. Just checking on that again. Looks like it's not quite dry yet. Cookies, did you say? See it happening in your stream. Hey, thank you, Newt. Yay! Now you have a subscriber badge, which I need to get more rewards. Or just crack open the wallet to get a few Star Wars emotes. Scout cookies are trying to dissuade child labor in there. Do with that what you will. But using kids to sell their product is okay, right? You know what's crazy is the number of people that do buy into those follower things. Yeah. I just kind of figure I will let this happen organically. This Christmas wreath color is actually working pretty good for pumpkin vines. For the vines, or for what, Kiko? Yeah, I'll do some other highlights here. This green will just be the base color for the vines. So this will be like for the deepest part. And I'll go back and get some lighter greens. Maybe even like some pale olive-ish colors, because I remember pumpkin vines have a deep green in them, but then they go very light very quick. Yep. This will be the fun part, getting like all of these in here without tagging the orange too much. Oh yeah, no, the kid was a genius there, War Boy. Selling Girl Scout cookies in front of a dispensary. Okay. See, Michael, I'm trying to speed this up a little bit just to get some practice. At least ReaperCon did kind of get me over some of the jitters of speed painting, though none of my speed paints were ever really good. But on the plus side, like the flesh stuff that I did on that giant the other night did only take about 2 hours combined total, so I thought that went pretty well and pretty fast considering I'd never done that technique before, and it turned out as well as it did. Yeah, he was just always kind of staring off to the side like, you're never gonna have the guts to paint me like you want to try and paint me. So finally, the other night, I just had to shut his mouth up. Yeah. Nah, he was just calling me out. Not dirty, he was just saying I did not have the testicular fortitude to do it. Yeah, he did. What, painting-wise or real life-wise? Or bit of column A, bit of column B? Yep, I'll have to touch that up. Oh well. Going to anyways. Not that particular area. But yeah, I got good at painting marines fairly quickly. Back in the day. Would have like an assembly line of about 5 or 6. Work on them. Okay, that orange does look dry enough. And since none of ya, looked up the colors of a candy corn, you're just gonna make me question myself. Write that down. And since Warboy only gives wrong answers anyway... Yep, yellow at the bottom, orange in the middle, white on the top. Okay, so... let's go with... candlelight yellow. Ooh, that is a yellow yellow. Yeah, let's go with it. Damn the torpedoes. Spool feet. Yeah, spool feet ahead. Wow. Full speed ahead. 2. No less. Yep, just like candy corn itself. Hey, Uber Duber. Yeah, a little tired, and, well, I can't really right now. Alright, let me click on it. Well, when I Google candy corn, I get yellow, orange, white. So I'm going with that. Yeah, a little punchy. It was a very busy afternoon and evening. And I may have had just a little bit before the stream too, just to kind of take a deep breath and relax. Yeah. Not that it was a bad evening, it was just very, very busy. Say this yellow looks pretty good for a candy corn yellow. Might have to do a few coats. Here, hold that a little bit closer. What do you guys think? Well, Michael, if I'm going to send you candy, it's not going to be candy corn. Yep, all hail the Overgourd. Yeah. Shut up, Sojan. I mean, thank you for making me better. I hate you. No, if I got good with yellow, it's because of Sojan and his tech marines that he wanted yellow instead of red. And then, of course, the giant marine that my buddy wants, he wants it painted like an angry marine, which is yellow. Which I need to get on that at some point here. But yeah, Warboy, if you want to know what chapter of Marines you would probably be from, read up on the Angry Marines. Since I'm not a mature channel, I can't really delve into the lore right now, but just Google that. Alright, Sojan. just a salted nut roll with no nuts. And then Michael just says, that's what my girlfriend complains about all the time. Oh, and my dad's in the chat too. Yeah, Michael can be allowed to be punchy too, since it's way early in the morning there too. Man, I still have some white from oilier. She sleeps, the king is safe. Yep. Bits of white on the end here. Yeah, not always, and yes, how do you know she doesn't have spies? Or maybe I'm just smelling a rat in chat then. Yes, very much so. If you go and read that Angry Marine stuff, very not PC, very not safe for work. It was made by 4chan. That's all I will say. All right. What do you guys think of that? Yep. Though I think I should almost go with a little bit of a brighter orange, and I know I hate saying that. Just to pull it out a little bit more. So, let's see, which would be brighter? You know, it's a bad acid trip on Halloween. Alright, we're gonna go with some Fire Dragon Bright in the middle there because I realized my Explosion Orange is a highlight color I used on the pumpkin, so it ties into the pumpkin too much. So to make it look even more candy-ish. Just like King Candy. Who wants some candy? Salmon. That's obviously salmon. Yeah, you are Florida, man. Okay, let's see if this looks a little bit better with... Oh, yeah. Don't do that, war boy. Alright, what do people think of this now that I've added the Fire Dragon Bright to the candy corn? I think that makes it look even better. Yeah, I thought it was going to blend too much there, so... Yeah, he needs floss. That's why those gators are always mad they got that many teeth and no toothbrush. Hey, delay capture, welcome back. You missed it. There was a bot here that I needed you to kick. Okay, well, I think I'll go back to the... Red vines are sacred, and you should know that. Ah, that's fine. I figured you had something like that happen. Besides, they only sent one message, and then I think they just left anyways, knowing that they'd get kicked. Yeah, this green's working really good, at least for a base color for these vines. And Fur Baby is starting to form a line outside my workshop for breakfast. Alright, well, thank you for swinging by, as always. I'll probably be on here for another couple minutes and then call it a night myself, but it is always a pleasure having you here, my king. And, yep, reiterating for those who don't know yet, that Michael and I will be doing our co-stream on Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard U.S. time. And we'll both be painting the Cyclops from Reaper Bones 5 Kickstarter. Be there, or be square, or just don't now. Ah, thank you. Yeah, and plenty of other people in the U.S. could finally watch me. Oh, and Carol, have you figured out yet where you're gonna be painting for Michael's competition when it starts? They would shoot herself. My cats turn out to be little hobos waiting for food. Imagine a line of old men waiting for food. So, kind of having a mix of seeing Claire just reacting like that scene from Ghostbusters when the old lady comes out and sees the Gozer Hound and just and just runs back into her room. Okay. Just curious what you were planning, if anything. Yeah. And aside from finishing on Michael's commissions, I may be kicking up into some Battletech and possibly some 40k commissions too. But I will obviously get Michael's done first, since... Hell, I think he hit me up around... No, it wasn't this time. It was more like late October, early November, where we were planning ahead on all of that. For the Star Wars Legion. Which helped reignite my love of Star Wars, aside from watching The Mandalorian and all the new TV shows. Okay. Well, I am just about out of paint on the palette right now, as far as Christmas wreath. And at least doing things at angles that aren't great on stream. Alright, so I have not seen the... Oh, well, I've seen the one... There was just the one ad for the Star Wars anime, right, Kiko? Where they kind of tote that it's coming from all these production studios. Yeah, then I've seen that ad, and I am looking forward to it. Though, I think they've flat out said that everything in there is not canon. So they're just kind of fun side stories. But, anyways, here's another... Da 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 da. But yeah, there is the extreme close-up of the candy corn teeth now. Which I think look a lot better. At least the orange looks a lot better from my perspective on these teeth rather than the explosion orange. So yeah, and then happy with the vine so far. Gonna probably do like some dirt and some leaf effects on the base, since, you know, the Overgourd rises during Halloween. And if I had a big enough base, I probably should have done Linus waiting for the Overgourd to rise, or like have a cultist painted like Linus. Yeah, I should do something else with those gums. Make them red, make them stand out a little bit more. Or do a pink. Yeah. You know, I might have some cultists, and I really should do one that looks just like Linus waiting for the Great Pumpkin to finally arrive, and it took... it took Eldritch Packs and Magic to make it happen. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to happen now. But yeah, there is the progress for the evening. Uh, yeah, unless anybody else has any other questions, comments, debates that aren't asking for money, Muse, I'll look at you. Right at you. Right at you, Carol. Yes, Newt, thank you for swinging by. It was great having you here. Hope to see you more often. I know, but you could steal his bit while he's not here, but you better not. Well, thank you guys, and yeah, I will see you on Wednesday for more Star Wars Legion. I've actually gotten a bit of work done on a few minis, and I'll wait to do some others on the stream. And then, yeah, no, you cannot have $5. There. Well, thank you. I take that as a very nice compliment, Newt, that I'm the Bob Ross-esque painter of miniatures. Make your Overgourds happy, evil Overgourds. Yeah, happy little stormtroopers. Yeah, I'm glad you could make it. And yeah, otherwise, it's every Monday and Wednesday at 9:30. Whether or not I have the kids. It's always 9:30. I just make it the same. So... I'll pay you in something else to late capture, and I know Warboy knows the answer to that. So, but yes, thank you for swinging by, everybody. It's great having that many people on and chatting. Really made the hour fly by quick, and it's already an hour and 5 minutes. I'm kind of rambling, but I'm gushing too, because it's great having everybody here. So, for reals this time, I will let everyone go. Have a wonderful night, and remember to just keep painting.